Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Here are the starters for Utah. We've got Walker Kessler, and it's Grimes in a two-guard. Tatum passes to Grimes. Misses the baby hook. And here's Minnesota now. From deep, MP. The shot that time not on target. Here's Grimes. Here's Kessler. The 15-footer is good.
In this 12, 15, 18-foot area, that's just about the extent of Kessler's range.
MP right side. Here's Ronnie. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Goes up on the baseline. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
MP, the pass to Roddy. On the wing, MP. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Utah shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. Dillingham's checked in for Roddy. And a switch here also for Utah. DeJounte Murray's checked in for Hendricks. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
MP with it. Picked up by Tatum. MP against Tatum. And here's MP from outside. Utah grabs the miss. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Grimes. Kessler, a screen on Edwards. Grimes. Utah with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Back to Lillard. Kessler, a screen on MP. Shoots from the baseline. And he gets the jumper to drop. Lillard's got 5 now.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Edwards, a pass to MP. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Murray. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP shot is off. Utah has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Murray passes to Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Lillard. Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
We've got Anthony Edwards, Dillingham out there with MP. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 11. MP with it. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Utah. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
MP beats the contact.
One touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He contributed 20 points, and his ability to get to the line was big for this team. And you could see his teammates rally around him in that game. Confident performance.
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Tatum, he's checked in for Utah. Grimes comes in for George. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Here's MP. Clark outside. Back to MP. The floater. MP getting it done inside.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
.44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Murray passes to Grimes. Lillard converting inside.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Here's MP. Clark, the pass to MP. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Lillard can't get it to go. On the wing, MP, defended by Lillard. On the wing, MP gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves ahead, up by 16. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Welcome.
I think for the Jazz, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Jazz.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Kessler in at the 5, down low.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Jazz trail by 15. Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. MP makes his move. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Jazz trail by 15. Here's Lillard. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 28.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Grimes. McDaniels covering. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Tatum missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Lillard against MP. Second shot opportunity. And that one drops for him. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Group getting ready for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Harrison Barnes comes in for Hendricks. George, he's checked in for Tatum. And Murray subbed in for Damian Lillard. Checked in for the Timberwolves. Isaac, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Grimes. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 35.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Dillingham out there with MP. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Clark in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Murray from outside. Clark grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Dillingham. Pure from three-point range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Murray. Here's Filipowski. Back to Murray. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
MP right side. Pass to Dillingham. Back to MP. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's Collier. Picked by Isaac. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 7 rebounds in the game. MP against Murray. Here's MP. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 23 points.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
On the wing, MP. This one for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. MP, no good. The Jazz have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. On the wing, MP. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 42 in the game.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And Lillard gets it to go.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now MP. Launches a three. Off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You earned that one. Good win. Let's keep it going.